And we're on to game two with another very awkward hand. An early swamp would be a really big deal, and we're on the draw, so I'm going to keep, but tentatively at best. Um, 4 potential removal spells is just a little bit too much, even though we have nothing we can actively do to start. We do still have Mycosynth Wellspring in the deck, as well as 7 swamps, so shouldn't be too much of an issue, but we'll see. Our opponent seems to be inactive, although it could be us. Moto has a habit of disconnecting everyone all the time. Alright. And a swamp would be a great first draw here, so obviously run it out with a Fume Spitter. And there's a much better option for Fume Spitter to kill, so I think we're going to play Divine Verdict and not the Thopter. And the only way we will use the Fume Spitter is probably if he goes to equip the Spine Thopter with the Flare Husk. Or maybe just because he's attacking. Overall, I'm not too concerned. So yeah, we'll just take it here. Now that's actually a huge issue. Kemba is quite a savage card, so Divine Offering will probably be getting used this following turn. Hopefully we can either get the double black for Guess Verdict or get up to spread the Sickness mana quickly before it becomes an issue. So here's the hoping our opponent makes a bad play and tries to equip the Flare Husk directly to Kemba. We allow it to resolve, sacrifice Fume Spitter to kill Spined Thopter, and then Guess Verdict, killing his Kemba as well. Short of that, we'll have to Divine Offering before the start of his next turn so he doesn't start generating cats. No equipment, nothing's generated. So he has played his land full turn and entered combat. We now sacrifice Fume Spitter to kill his Spine Thopter, and now since he only has one legal target, he will lose Kemba to Geth's Verdict. And Apostle's Blessing does not save it there because it does not target. So that allowed us a good bit of value, and while still saving our Spread the Sickness if we ever reach 5 mana. Our opponent is once again taking an extraordinarily long time. There we go. And a Sentinel, another thing out of range at the moment. We're going to attack with a Spine Thopter, and provided it doesn't die, we're going to attempt to play our Glint Hawk Idol and bounce it, paying the 2. So it will cost us 2 life as well, but it's unlikely we're going to get 2 for 1, otherwise he would have killed something earlier. So leaving open our 1 black to Threaten Violent Wound, we're going to continue as it is. So now we have 4 power in the air, and he's on a rough 3-turn clock. That is now a wonderful target for Divine Offering, because that will net us 1 life overall. We're probably going to attempt it when he tries to equip with the Flare Husk. But definitely before he attacks if he does not choose that route. And now hopefully we draw a land, we'll Spread the Sickness, because I assume he's going to make a 6 mana play here. And we win. I guess he had no viable options to deal with our 2 flyers. So we are 3-0 in my first recorded sealed event.